gonna break the eggs, and we're gonna use the whole eggs. And we're gonna use this fabulous machine my mother-in-law has. Okay, so this is a really old measuring machine apparatus, and so we have to put it at, it's 150 grams, which I'll do the translation later into ounces, but we have 1 and then 50. So this is the 100 gram and this is the 50. And we're gonna go ahead and pour it on. So it's a little bit too much. And so we can take some off. There we go. So it's just balancing like that, 150. And we add that into our eggs. Directly into our eggs. There we go. So if you don't have one of these fabulous mixers, then you need to use a whisk like you do with scrambled eggs, which is no big deal. I have one at home too, but you need to make this into a white, and so you'll have to do it quite a bit. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And we'll put it on maximum. Now we're going to cut the lemons into 2 lemons. And in this dandy machine, on top, there's a lemon squeezer at the same time. So handy. And if not, you do it by hand. At home, I would have to do it by hand. So we're going to take 150 grams of butter and cut it into some pieces because we're going to melt it. And here we're just going to use the microwave. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have now our melted butter, and we're going to continue the machine around because this is hot, right? And so if you put it in without turning it at the same time, it will sort of make scrambled eggs. That's not what you want. So we'll put this machine on medium, and you pour it in. Make sure that when you pour it in, don't get it into the little cup there. Just warn about that. There we go. And then you do the same thing. Take off your citron, lemon, and do exactly the same thing with your lemon juice. So as soon as you finish putting your butter and your citron inside, you're done. Okay, so now for the tart, don't forget to put your holes in it. Just the same way we did with the quiche, so it doesn't pop up in the oven.
C'est pour que la pâte respire et n'éclate pas.
It's so that the how to say pat? The pastry doesn't, so they can breathe and it doesn't puff up and then explode. That's not what we're going for. And then we have this wonderful mix. It now has become, it used to be white, now it's become sort of a light, beautiful yellow. That's a really pretty color. So then we pour onto the tart pastry evenly all the way around. Doesn't this look good? Oh, yum. And we take out all the extra goodness. So in total, this has taken us about 7 minutes. 3 of which the machine was working by itself, so that's pretty useful. So now we just take it and put it in the oven for 35 minutes. The oven is already preheated to 180 Celsius. And you put it in for 35 minutes. And a good idea, once it's finished, it's going to be sort of brown on top, which means that it's perfect. And when you serve it, you can have a little rondelle, a little slice of lemon might be pretty, or maybe even a little lemon sweet treat. That might be pretty to put on top for decoration.